to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here.
He got one.
We're underway on
He stole one though. He got he beat CT.
And not a bad
Aaron
return.
did.
Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Took him a while ago. But yeah, he stole the game he wasn't supposed to win. Yeah. Yeah, that was the one he wasn't supposed to win.
Buddy up! Took the mark. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up.
On the ground with Bryce Love, the former Stanford Cardinal. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
No, he ain't faster than Bryce. Shit. Bryce ain't that fast anymore. No, he ain't that fast.
Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. It's caught by Davis. And they'll get 9 there as that sets
He said he 93 speed? Yeah, look at that. Ain't that fast. He 92 speed with 92 acceleration.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Big stop, let's go. Check nickel.
It'll be Love to try and get the first. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Haskins on 1st down. Rolling to his right. Pass incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 now. Haskins.
Give me that
And
shit.
this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here we go, D, get off the field. 35's the mic.
3rd down, here's Haskins. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 13 yards, good for a giant 1st down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone?
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. On 2nd down, Love. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
Where the fuck y'all go get those Dunkin' Donuts from?
Nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
What you mean? What time is it? Yeah.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Shotgun handoff now for Love. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
We're gonna work. We're gonna work.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down.
Begin.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10.
Let's go, D. 58, boy, 58.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. He's going to let this one go deep.
Oh, man.
This Cowboy defense
Come on,
looked ready
man.
for that 3rd down pass.
Try
Brings
that
up
ball.
4th.
But they took the shot, didn't get it, and there's definitely a difference
Yeah,
here
but
because
I
they had a
was
chance to get
hoping he
7,
just
maybe
gonna read
8 if
because
they
of who
pushed
he
it.
was.
Instead, they'll likely settle for 3.
Doing
Yeah,
it.
opening drive,
I
holding him to
expecting
3.
him to
Psychologically,
read
maybe a
because of
win
who
for
he
the defense.
A 48-yard attempt.
I don't know how that's such a bad response.
And his
Oh,
kick
shit.
is good. Not
Oh, they
by
gave it
much.
to you.
was leaking oil in the end, but he tucks it in the bottom right corner. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
First carry for Leonard Fournette. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Who the fuck is Mace Funa?
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Fournette, a first down carry. Yeah, that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mayfield looking left side, and it's complete.
I expect him
And
to
he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. This is Johnson. Yeah, boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
That's weird.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
That's me. Alert, 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 alert.
They'll run it with Bell. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. So they give it up just on their side of midfield. And, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them. Because they're really outside of field goal range now. All right, the opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up.
But I didn't expect him to get the backside pressure.
You're pinned down a little bit.
I didn't expect the backside pressure. I expected the linebacker. So I was trying to go through your hole to see whether you was going to hesitate or not.
On play action, Haskins. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Hey, come on. Let's go, baby. They turn over. Get that ball.
On 3rd down, here's Love. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play.
I know. You seen the angle I was coming. I couldn't. I had to get there as fast as I could. I had to. Like, I couldn't slow down. I'd have put myself in a bad position if I was.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run again with Love on 1st down. And this
it's like
time
I think missing the block
so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, here's Haskins. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete here.
Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. I hope you brought your home on. Take you to school.
They go play action now. Haskins dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a 1st down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
Under 10, 10.
They'll try and throw for it with Haskins. Escaping the pressure right. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
Young Trip is here, baby. Young Trip is here.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Hey, box truck.
Now Leonard Fournette. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10.
Hey, Charlie. King.
Mayfield. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
For real.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Fournette. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this
a little bit
quarter.
of rhythm, man. What you expect? A little bit of rhythm.
Now Fournette. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. On 3rd down, Mayfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Travis Kelsey, his first touchdown.
I don't know, the way he came in there with one
year.
hand, I don't think
the
he was
Cowboys
picking.
have taken the lead.
Hurt or
Feel
something.
they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And we're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right?
What?
Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs.
I will. No,
Goal is
I
win
am.
your
I
division.
am. That's why I took
Number
the
3
food out
goal,
and then
the
I got
biggest
caught
goal, I
up.
think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
25, check 25, check 25. Check 99, check 99, 49, any weapon. Check 49.
2nd down, Haskins. Haskins hit, and he lost the football.
I love hitting fat people.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now it's Haskins. And that is
Give me the ball.
incomplete.
So they not going to give me my ball. That's what they telling me. It was like he's yours, but they just going to throw it on the
Zone
ground.
was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Break another one.
Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Billie Jean, Christian Dior.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the left.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Save.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Real. Hey, Orbit. Oh, Justin. He's tired of me. He's tired of us. What's the ad? Pilot, 64, weak. Check. Real. Check, 6, guys. My touch. Check.
They'll try the right side here with Fournette. He's got the first down and more past midfield. 20, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. Leonard Fournette with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. Point after, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Haskins to throw. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Eluding the pressure right, and that's incomplete.
I dove so long ago.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Go. Hey, Mike's 50. Mike's 50. All day, dog.
2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's what pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Wanna what? No. Let me pick my play.
Let's go.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Let's go, baby.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
5. Hurry.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands.
It's that second hit that got it.
Oh, no, creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Alert, 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 alert.
On 2nd and 15 now. Mayfield complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 40.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
What's left? I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. No, no, hurry. I got it.
Mayfield off the play fake. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Wide, get wide.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
He wasn't paying attention.
DeAndre Hopkins with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point safely through. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
If I go to a girl house 6 times and fuck all 6 times, you go 9 times and only fuck 3. Who the GOAT? Oh, okay. That was LeBron versus Jordan debate.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Tight end Ringo. Tight end's on Ringo. Tight end. Hey, we got 4.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
They got a kid together?
Not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Shooter and Sierra.
On 3rd down, Haskins is going to find Hill here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Haskins.
No! Where this nigga come from?
Wide open receiver complete. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check nine. Hey, 50 the mic. Check that out. Check it out.
Throwing again. Haskins escaping the pressure right. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages
I was fighting my life to get
half.
that bitch.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This will be taken in at the 1.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
How did he play that?
There's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day. Slam. Watch twist.
From the gun, Mayfield. And the catch made by Hopkins. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 30.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now Bell stopped up behind the line as he's going to wind up losing a couple here. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Again, it's Bell. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
Undercut. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Check AOR 33.
They go play action. Mayfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. 30. Past the 20. They will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Now Mayfield.
No.
There's one that's intercepted. Picked off here, the 32. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Check 17. Check 17.
Staying on the ground, it's Love. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Play action. Haskins steps away to his left. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a give running right is Love. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple, down to the 15-yard line. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Third down. Here's Haskins. Eluding the pressure right. This is caught. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They come out here in the eye. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Haskins on the keeper. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Going to give it to Love. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to run with
Madison. No! Fuck!
He is in.
How did I get caught inside of that? I got hit in the back of a block.
His first touchdown on the year as his guys are back within a single score.
What's that?
Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Xavier Woods with a pick. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will.
Damn, bro, I
fires in a big way. Brown
scared.
now
I
kick
had
it
beat
away
on
after
that
the
shit.
touchdown. This is taken near the 13. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They keep it with Fournette on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They'll go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce them, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse.
8 ounces. 8 ounces good.
All right, just check it.
Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
Hurry, hurry. Hey, you're the 28. Mike, he's coming.
Mayfield on first down. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
You on the outside.
There's no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Again, it's Fournette.
No.
He's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. Mayfield to throw it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Kenny Moore. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time.
Come on, man.
And now look at him go. He's at the 40, 20, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Bryce Love. An 80-yard touchdown as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
This nigga just be like bumping into people.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter.
And next thing I know, he's gone. 80 fucking yards.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And 3. I would have to think. I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you... He's going to turn things around.
We'll see what they do. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. He finds Hopkins complete.
Bro, look how fast I threw that bitch.
Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Second down, Mayfield sliding out of the pocket. Big hold to the 30. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Mayfield from the gun on third down. It's complete to Hopkins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. A shotgun give to Fournette. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. On second and 11 now. Mayfield. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Joe Schobert able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Third and long for Mayfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback.
And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Alexander Madison, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. This is Fournette. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
I'm sorry. I was waiting for you to click on.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Play fake. Mayfield. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin. And now it's 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Hurry! He's coming. Check in. Pick me up.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And he comes back with one complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Throwing. Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
I had the wrong person. I had the wrong button on my hand on my button. My hand was on the button already, though. I knew where I was going with the ball.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. They'll look to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's brought down.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
I can't believe this nigga ain't get in there, guys.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Bell, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Le'Veon Bell, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes.
Boy.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie
delay
game here in the 4th.
Like they was going to make me miss it type shit.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Here's Love again. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Haskins. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back.
Check it back, check it back.
Haskins to throw. And that's knocked away and incomplete. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for them.
And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here.
There we go.
Pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. About
the
set
Rams
for this
0-8.
next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime,
They don't suck that bad, though.
that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team.
Facts,
and that first
bro.
drive can dictate the whole
0-8 bad.
thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
On the run, it's Fournette. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
Well, somebody's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They'll toss it to Fournette. And an alley to run. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
They'll run with Fournette. And maybe a measure of
So my
revenge
nigga got
there.
outside
He's had his way in
moving,
this
bro.
one, but this time
If I run a
they get
play
him
like
behind the
that,
line.
you would expect to get
Calling
good
a
blocking,
loss of
right?
2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
God. And that's King. That's probably King.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Kill, kill, kill.
Run, run, run. Check down. Pistol. Hurry, hurry. Watch out.
The first throw in overtime for Mayfield now. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A handoff, Fournette running left. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. They've had some success here in overtime of this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied.
You do. I just did.
I
just did, baby. This is overtime. This is the last drive. I looked at him, baby. I promise.
29-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Set, 8, read. You're out. Go.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, alert 33. Bravo. Watch out.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mayfield, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
You know, she just woke up on her own.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass.
Hey, babe. This is the last drive, and it's
In need of
overtime.
a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Oh, and it's intercepted. picked off at the 17. And he will
Thank you, baby.
this one
You
to
succeeded.
the 30-yard line.
You succeeded.
Kelsey, the intended receiver there.
Hell no, I threw an interception though.
Here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to bring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Just be bouncing off niggas.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now what can Haskins do here in overtime? Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete.
I mean, I need to win. You don't need it.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Come on, don't go in front of me.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down.
Come on!
Safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT.
Say what? Just go to your car. I just called you. Holy shit. It's big. Well, you may seem like you about to go for it. That nigga nervous.
And the Giants send out their punter now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Gonna be a tie? At the end of the quarter or end of the drive? Like, we get this drive.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Mayfield off the play fake. Going deep for Hopkins. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. So that's it. No double overtime until the playoffs roll around. So that means this one ends in a tie.
Yeah, that's ultimately unsatisfying for both teams. The fan bases. Heck, for us. We came here to see a winner, right?
I just want to mark the time she walked in the door.
End up with a tie. Everyone walks away. A little bit cranky on this one.
Man.
Yeah.
MEH, man.
No lie, bro.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, babe, I was fucking him up the whole first half. So you can put it how you want it. Nigga, you can put it how you want it. Nigga, the proof in the pudding. Proof in the pudding, Brandon? What we talking about? Proof right there. Proof right there, baby. His quarterback had 100 yards. You right, baby. I owe you.